Hey guys, so today I'm here with a hands-on of an iPhone 5 case. Now I'm sure you guys all followed the news and saw that we did not get an iPhone 5 and that this was not the correct design. Indeed, we just did get the 4S. However, I definitely think it would be interesting to take a look at what an iPhone of this size would be like. In addition, I kind of doubt that this design just appeared out of nowhere. We probably will be seeing it at some point in the future. So I think it'd be worth it to go ahead and give you guys a little overview of what the iPhone 5 could have been like. Alright, so to start with, here is the case itself. Now, I'm not so sure how well you guys can see here, but it does definitely have a tapered design. So if I refocus the camera a little bit here, you guys can see here, it's a bit thicker on this end than this end, but I will say it is very, very thin. So if I bring in an iPod Touch case, which of course is even thinner than the iPhone 4, you guys will be able to tell that it is, not so sure how you can tell, let's see here, it is a bit thicker, especially on the end. Another thing you can see is that it is a lot bigger, obviously. The iPhone 5 was supposed to have a 4-inch display, and judging from this case, I can absolutely believe that. So, you know, just to give you guys a little size comparison, again, iPod Touch 4th generation, which would be even smaller, but as far as the screen, everything else goes, it's pretty much the same size, and it fits easily inside the case. So I don't have any problem assuming there would be an iPhone 5, or rather a 4-inch version of the iPhone 5. Going over on the bottom here, there really wouldn't have been anything. Since it would be so thin, I imagine it would just have the 30-pin dock connector, maybe a speaker or a microphone or something like that, but certainly would not have been very thick at all. Over on this side, you would see the volume rockers. Now, I will actually pull in my iPod Touch here, and you guys, if I, again, focus the camera, you guys will be able to see that it has these iPod Touch style volume rockers, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I kind of do prefer the volume on the iPhone 4. However, you know, not the end of the world, and I suppose if they're really going for thinness, that wouldn't be a big deal. Up top here, you guys will be able to find that there is the headphone jack. I'm not entirely sure, that could perhaps be a microphone of some sort or something else, and you do have the sleep wake button. And around on this side, nothing. And on the back, you guys will be able to find that there would be the cutout for the camera as well as probably the microphone. So that's going to be about it. And let me just give you guys this little size comparison. Again, I'm going to be using an iPod Touch in this to kind of give you guys a good idea. So if I slide this in here, you'll see that the iPod Touch has a lot of room. So you can even see the iPod Touch, well, it actually fits the thickest point's just a little bit thicker than the iPod Touch, but when you get down to the narrower, it is actually a little bit taller. So for an iPhone to be about the size of an iPod Touch as far as the thickness goes, as well as of course having a larger screen, you guys can see here that you know, there's plenty of room that it could expand. I think it's really interesting. So of course we don't actually see this iPhone 5, so you know, for all we know, it may have been a rumor, but in my opinion, this didn't just come out of nowhere. You know, somewhere, how an iPhone 5 or an iPhone 6, whatever, did leak, and that's why all these case manufacturers decided to make the cases. So, while of course it's not going to tell us a whole lot about this right now, if you guys were, you know, curious about what the iPhone 5 may be like, and of course what the iPhone 6, or you know, if this design is real, what we may see next year, it's definitely what you might want to take a look at. Anyway guys, that's going to be about it. If you enjoyed the video, definitely be sure to leave it a thumbs up, and if you're interested in more videos like this, as well as iPhone 4S coverage, be sure to subscribe.